Our deep dive topic for today is about VTuber ethics. Because what better way to be told about the concepts of right and wrong behaviors within VTubing than by an oblivious VTuber like myself? More specifically, we'll be exploring questions about online safety, privacy concerns, and content responsibility in the VTuber sphere.
And it's spherical! Spherical!
As VTubers continue to take over the world like Will Smith's Independence Day but with cat girls instead of aliens, different issues will naturally arise. And just like with other mediums of entertainment ingrained in the internet, online safety is one of such issues that can affect VTubers. Online harassment is a troubling concern. VTubers, like many content creators, are often exposed to online hate, trolling, and harassment. And this can range from unfounded rumors to doxing and even swatting. It's like a virtual roller coaster of emotions, except the roller coaster is on fire and the safety harness is a meme. I mean, just recently we had a perfect example of this with Hololive Suisse, where rumors of her being in a relationship were blown way out of proportion. Which honestly, even if she was in a relationship, I mean, who cares?
Nice.
Apparently some parasocial fans do, but that's a topic for another day. The good thing is she addressed these speculations beautifully and even made hate comments into content. Nonetheless, situations like these and worse do raise vital questions about the ethical responsibility of agencies and platforms that host VTubers. Are they doing enough to keep the internet trolls at bay? What can be done to protect content creators from the dark side of the internet? And what role can the VTubers themselves play in all of this? Should they form like a Justice League of the virtual world to fight online harassment? I'd watch that show. Privacy concerns are another ethical gray area. VTubers must balance their virtual personas with their real identities, which can lead to complicated situations. Maintaining the boundary between their virtual and real lives can be challenging. Fans' curiosity and at times obsession can blur this line. Oh, and those YouTube channels trying to Sherlock Holmes their way into VTubers' personal lives don't help either. And when it comes to the creators themselves, content responsibility is a significant ethical challenge in VTubing. This is especially true with bigger VTubers because with greater popularity comes great responsibility, or something like that, Spider-Man said. We have to keep in mind that VTubers often influence large audiences, including impressionable viewers. The question is, to what extent should VTubers be responsible for the content they create and its impact on their viewers? Where is the line between creative freedom and ethical responsibility? If kids shouldn't be watching your stuff and it was made clear, then that's a parenting issue. But if you're offending a bunch of people, maybe it's time for a content rethink. It's like grandmas always say, if you can't say anything nice, say it as a VTuber. They don't actually say that, but whatever. Balancing entertainment with ethical guidelines can be a tough act. The creative freedom is part of what makes VTubing so engaging, but it also means we need to make tough calls about what we will and won't share with our audience. Some make clear what they stand for and what their content won't include, hoping to set expectations for their viewers. And for those who don't and make content that crosses the line, well, that's why platforms also have community standards in place to promote responsible content creation. These guidelines are designed to ensure a safe and respectful environment for all viewers. Of course, as we all know, they're far from perfect, which is why, at the end of the day, we as viewers and as an audience ultimately decide. And we see it all the time with content creators. When they make content that backfires or causes offense, they often have to face the consequences. Some have had to issue public apologies, learn from their mistakes, and make efforts to ensure their content is more thoughtful and respectful in the future. The VTuber community as a whole must engage in open dialogue about the challenges they face and work collaboratively to find solutions. And the good news is that we are beginning to see some of that. Large VTuber agencies like Hololive and Nijisanji have released statements about combating slander and defamation. Most online platforms have some form of moderation and community guidelines in place to try and help. And I say try because no matter how much tools you have at your disposal, there's no stopping these issues completely, which is why it's important for VTubers themselves to address these issues head on. We can set guidelines for our communities, promote positive behavior, and inform fans about responsible online interactions. By fostering a culture of respect and kindness, VTubers can help create safer spaces. Fans can also play a significant role by respecting the privacy boundaries VTubers establish. This support not only ensures the well-being of their favorite creators, but also contributes to a healthier online community. VTubing isn't just about cute anime girls singing Scatman anymore. It's a virtual universe universe with complex ethical considerations. Ensuring online safety, respecting privacy boundaries, and taking responsibility for content are ongoing challenges that the VTubing community must tackle together.